welcome back to my channel. For those of you who are new here, hi, my name is Imana, and today I am going to be doing a 6-month review on my Louis Vuitton Pochette Metis replica handbag. But before we go on ahead and get into this review, I want to go ahead and do my subby shout out. Subby shout out goes to Kinks and Curves. Hey girl, how are you? You've been a subscriber for a while and you've commented on so many of my videos, so I just want to say thank you. I appreciate you, just like so many of you others who have been doing the same thing. Your comments do not go unnoticed and they really do mean a lot to me, so thank you so much. For those of you who have clicked on this video because you kind of want to know how my bag is holding up, I would really appreciate it if you would go on ahead and hit that subscribe button if you're not already subscribed. And if you're anyone who's like me, it typically takes me about 2 or 3 videos to go on ahead and subscribe to someone's channel. So I'll have video here for you, and right here for you. And after you watch 1 or all 3 of those videos, hopefully you will go on ahead and subscribe and become a part of the Babes family. So without further ado, let's hop right into this video. So here is my beloved Pochette Metis replica handbag, and a little bit of a backstory around this. So I get a lot of questions, on what is the best replica handbag to get from my main seller. So this was actually my very first ever replica handbag, and I'm not even gonna lie to you guys, I was actually nervous to purchase a replica handbag. I had never purchased one before, and when I found the website, it was literally kind of like, you know, a friend of mine found it and we were actually looking for something else, but we stumbled upon this one. So the website was just like perfect, it was pretty, it was polished, and I was like, there's no way. There's no way this is real. So me being the skeptical person that I am, I emailed the seller, and when I got an email back, I was like, oh wow, this is real. And so the funny story is I asked him, I said, is this a real person emailing me? And he was like, yes. And I was like, okay, because again, guys, I had never bought a replica bag before ever in my life, and I didn't always hear the best reviews on getting replica bags or fake bags or whatever. I didn't hear good reviews on them, so I was extremely nervous, but I prayed over it and I went on ahead and I bought my bag, and here we are 6 months later. So what I will say is this bag for 6 months has been holding up really, really well. The first thing that I'm going to go on ahead and address is, does it patina? Yes. This is definitely not the same type of color that I had, and I can even go on ahead and compare it to these handles. So this is my new authentic Louis Vuitton bag, and this is my replica bag, and as you can see on the handles, they're not the same. When I first got this Pochette Metis bag, the handles looked like this, and as you can see, they have definitely patinaed within the past 6 months that I've had them. So I get a lot of questions about that. Does it patina? And some people were asking me, and I was like, I haven't had the bag long enough, I don't know. But I had kept getting so many questions, so I was like, okay, let me, you know, kind of do like a 6-month review on it. But it's patinaed everywhere, on the handle, on this little flap right here, even on the sides, it's patinaed. So if you're asking, yes, it does patina. The other thing that I want to go on ahead and address is kind of like the gold hardware on the side. So I don't see any chipping or anything like that. There are a couple of little scratches on this part, but that's from this going kind of like back and forth. But as far as on this part, like the clamp, I don't see anywhere where the gold is coming off. And then on the back, right here where my zipper is, I don't see any scratchings on that as well. And then coming over here, I don't see any scratches on the hardware right there either. And so what I will go ahead and say is that is a really, really good thing. I haven't done my 1-year review on my Louis Vuitton Neverfull, which I got last year for my birthday, but I will. But I can already tell you, like on my wallet, my little wristlet that I got with that, oh my gosh, like literally within 6 months, the gold plating was coming off. So when people ask me, you know, like how's the gold hardware, I think somebody was asking me how the gold hardware was on this chain because this is a replica, and I was like, honestly, it's fine. And even if it did start to kind of wear down, I was like, I wouldn't even be mad because my authentic Louis Vuitton stuff, that was starting to wear off within 6 months. And honey, I paid a lot of money for that. So for it to like wear down within 6 months, I was not a fan. But we're not even talking about that. So let me get back to here. As you can see, that is a sour spot for me. But as far as the gold plating right here, and if it has any scratches, honestly, I really don't see any, and that's what it kind of looks like up close. So I don't see any scratches. I do have a little I don't know what this is. I don't know if it's a pin. I probably did that, but I mean, there's a little scratch right there, but other than that, like, it's pretty much fine. As far as when I'm opening up the clamp on this, it doesn't feel any looser. I don't have any problems opening or closing my bag. It doesn't really get stuck as often. It still clamps in perfectly. It's very secure. This is not loose. My stuff isn't falling out of the bag or anything like that. But as far as on the inside of it, like the inside of as far as the inside of it, as far as like the material, there's nothing wrong with that. There's no holes in it. The stitchings are not falling out. I don't have any issues with it. But as far as glazing, I know I'm gonna get questions about glazing. I personally am not having any issues with glazing. My bag still looks really, really good. Oh, I wonder if I did that or... Okay, maybe I spoke a little bit too soon, but okay, so maybe right there, you can kind of see there's a little bit of like a tear, but honestly guys, that is probably just gonna come with the wear and tear of the bag from me opening up. Like when I open my bag, like as you can see, I have it open to the full capacity. I'm not just kind of like opening it like this. I'm like open it wide open. So that is probably what that is from. So the question that I kind of have to myself is, you know, is it going to continue to do that? And I don't know. So I don't know, but I mean, and I'm honestly really just kind of like now seeing that, but as you can kind of see on the side, maybe you can see it on the side, I don't know, but you can kind of see it where it's kind of like a little ripping, but I don't know. And honestly, if you're gonna ask me like, am I mad about that? No, because people pay a lot of money for the authentic bag, and I'm pretty sure that they have the same issues. The only difference is they are probably gonna take their bag back and get another one and another one and another one. For me, I'm not really gonna, that's not gonna stop me from carrying the bag, because like I said, I've been carrying this for about 6 months, and that is the first time that I'm ever seeing that. So I've never seen that before. But as far as the glazing on this part, and then on kind of like the other round of the bag, I don't have any issues, like no issues at all. There's no cracking, except for right here, which I said is understandable because I'm opening and closing the bag quite often. But other than that, I don't really have any issues. As far as the red glazing, I guess that it doesn't really bother me that much, because now that I have like an authentic bag, I can kind of look at the red glazing and tell. What I will say is mine is still, you know, a little bright, it's still very red. But as you guys also know, like I am heavy on putting scarves over the handles of my bags. So I don't really have an issue with that. And a lot of people have given me solutions on how to get rid of that, you know, red glazing right there. Personally, I mean, it doesn't really bother me because I don't really see it, because 9 times out of 10, I always have like a scarf around this or whatever. But yeah, and then as far as like the zipper on the bag, like I don't have any issues with that. It's not causing me any issues. And like I did in the original video of like my review and unboxing, like the zipper closes 100%. So if you are getting a replica bag, I do know that that is definitely one of the key things. In some of the videos that I've seen, the zipper doesn't zip all the way. It will literally stop about right there, but mine doesn't do that. It zips all the way. So I mean, overall 6-month review, I definitely still give my bag a 10 out of 10. I absolutely love her. She was my first replica. I'm not getting rid of her. I'm not gonna like throw her away or stop carrying her or anything, because I absolutely love it. So this is definitely a bag that I would recommend. 10 out of 10, hands down. Love her. I carry her a lot. This is definitely one of the bags that I carry quite often. That is another question that I get asked is, you know, how often do you carry your bags? I carry her quite often. She's definitely in the top 3 of my absolute favorite replica bags. So I mean, it has nothing to do with this video, but I do get asked that a lot, and I'm gonna do a whole video that's dedicated to my top replica bags. But if you're watching this video and you still are sticking around for this, I definitely say this is 110% my number one. Like, absolutely love her. Okay, like if anything were to happen to her, even if it is a replica, I would still probably cry. Like, it's my first bag, my first replica bag. I would cry if anything happened to my Neverfull bag because that was my first authentic bag. I don't know, you just kind of like form a bond, a connection with your first. Like, does anybody else have that type of connection with like their first luxury, their first replica or whatever? I don't know, but I have that connection with this bag and I absolutely love her. But the other bag that I really do like, and it's kind of like in my top bags, is my Speedy Bandolier in size 30. I absolutely love her as well. And I haven't had this bag for a very long time, but I do love my toiletry bag. And as you can see, she's in monogram as well. And I will say, like, the monogram, no, these are pretty much the same. But yeah, so I absolutely love this as well. And I've carried her out when I went to dinner. Super like easy and convenient to carry around. Like, I was able to fit everything that I needed in there and I absolutely loved it. But I hope that this review has kind of like helped you guys out, because like I said, I've been getting so many questions on how good is this bag, is it worth it, does it patina, is it glazing, does it crease, you know, how's the quality of it, and all that other stuff. So I hope that I have answered those questions for you in this video. If I haven't and you have more questions, feel free to go ahead and comment that in the comment section down below or send me a DM, and then I will go ahead and hook you up, answer your questions for you. And then lastly, the only thing that I do want to say is, as you guys know, if you do like this bag and you do want more information, please go ahead and send me a DM on Instagram. For those of you who are new here, I do not leave replica website information in my description box, because sometimes if the link is not working, the website is down, or if you order something and I don't know and there's an issue, I personally don't really want rude comments in my comment section, and the links aren't supposed to be there anyways. But if you go ahead and send me a sweet, nice DM on Instagram, then I will more than likely go ahead and share the link with you. The other thing that I want to touch on is, I swear, like, I did not think that I was talking that fast, but oh my gosh. But the other thing that I want to go ahead and share with you guys is there is a Thanksgiving coupon code going around, so you can get 20% off your order if you order from my main seller. If that is something that you're interested in, again, go ahead and send me a DM and I will go ahead and send you that code for you. But other than that, guys, that just about wraps it up for this video, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.